Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS, and we've had a change of plans. Because all of a sudden, GarageBand just dropped the Modular Rhythms Drum Pack. But before we get into that, of course, this week's featured artist is Kev Hart's Metal Shack. This is Bag of Bones. Oh yeah, boom. Boom! What the hell? Bag of Bones. Kev Hart's Metal Shack, rocking, kicking some heads in first thing in the morning for me at 7 a.m. And it's been a morning scrambling around to try and reshuffle, reschedule, recreate a brand new show. Hope everyone's doing okay. This is How to App on iOS. That was Kev Hart, Metal Shack, Bag of Bones. He is this week's featured artist. There's a pinned comment up the top if you want to hear more. Yeah? Ba-boom, boom, ba-boom. What do you say, hippie?
Boom.
What do you say, hippie?
Boom.
What do you say, hippie?
Boom.
Exactly, hippie. All right, boom. Hello to everybody. This is How to App on iOS, where every day we take a look at apps. We take a look at creating music, video, creativity in general. Sometimes we look at iOS storage, which was supposed to be today's show, yeah? But we put that back to tomorrow. It's a Q&A. So I'll give people a bit more time to get your questions together. We'll talk about iCloud and the iFiles app tomorrow. So have your questions ready, and I'll try and answer as much as I can. What else do we do on the show? Mental health, well-being. We interview amazing artists like this week. We have on Manny from... Oh, God, look at all this stuff here. Try and find the shows here. There we are. The Lily Pillies is on the show this week.
Boom.
Exactly, hippie. So the Lily Pillies is the interview for this week. Super stuff. Going to be really cool and all that. Yeah, and on the weekend, I'd normally do a live stream. So this is How to App on iOS. Let's say hello to folks who are here in the chat, and then we'll jump in, look at some price drops, and then we'll have a look at this new pack that just dropped from Apple. Interesting stuff. Came out of the blue, just like usual. I haven't even had a chance to listen to the sound, so I will be listening to them with you for the first time. Boom. Timothy, hello to you. Sai, effing good to see you, my friend. Sai says, I just realized I've been waiting on tomorrow's stream. Yeah, I do apologize. I had to quickly get up, create a new stream, move, shuffle things around, go into all the Facebook groups, remove all the other stream that was up there. It was a mad panic, but I got it done. Hello, Jim Shannon on sounds. Thomas Christ, paying to get. Ching ching. Scott Borthwick, hello to you. Who else is in the chat today? Lou Reality. I got to catch Lou Reality yesterday, jamming, which was really good fun. Thanks for putting that on for us, Leela. It was really interesting. I don't know if it's still up on your channel. If it is, go and check out her channel. She's rehearsing with her band. It was really cool. I love insights like that. No, Si, it's not you being an idiot. It's me being an idiot and screwing with you all. You know, screwing with you all.
Stunning.
Hello. Who else have I got to say hello to? Russ8889. I've already said hello to you in Clubhouse this morning. Brad Example. I've an idea. Who else is here? Timothy does. I already said hi to Timothy, but I'll say hi to Timothy again. Scrolling through the Rick Lisk, the Master Lisk, the Rick Lisk. Let me do right on. You know, we got Rick Lisk. This is my Ron Ward impersonation for the day. Right on. The Master List. Anyway, what am I doing? Getting sidetracked. Rick Lisk. Gary Hubbs, hello to you, my friend. Good to see you, Gary Hubbs. Gary Hubbs says, had to pop in to see the new drum kits. I don't think they're very metal. I think they're very electronic. I guess they will be. They're always electronic. Leela says she made the video public, so that's cool. So go and check that out. It's on her YouTube channel of her in the rehearsal studio. Always interesting to look at. Mark EFX, hello to you. As we keep scrolling through, who else do I see? Have I missed anybody? I hope I haven't missed anybody. PJ Kobe, hello to you. Who else? Jim Shannon on sounds. Hello, Tremor Bear. And did I see Kim Harden Hudson as well sneak in there? iOS Music Man, hello to you all. Hello, everybody, if I've missed you. Hello. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully you guys got to see I dropped a new daily digest in the middle of the night. It was for me. It was, in fact, this little sucker. I think I made this yesterday. So this has just dropped. This is, oops. What's going on, man? There we go. Holy shit. Buttons going everywhere. So I dropped this yesterday. The Daily Digest, the new free Nembrini AUV3 guitar tuner. It is absolutely free. It's a standalone. It's an AUV3. It's really, really close. It is tight. It comes within 0.01 cents of a tuning. So check that out. It's only a 7-minute video. I'm trying to do these short form videos for you guys with the Daily Digest so you can get an idea how it works. And I didn't do anything fancy. I just showed you that it tunes up a bass, really easy, a 7-string guitar, really easy, an acoustic, and a 6-string with a Floyd Rose on it. So you got 4 different types of guitars, and you know, a 7-string with a low B, so that's always a hard string to tune, and it tuned it like a pizza. What the hell am I talking about? Am I getting a racist? What the hell? Alrighty, shall we do some price drops? Are there any? Yeah, I think there are. Synthmaster 1 and Synthmaster 2 are on sale, indeed. So, Synthmaster 1, half price, $9.99, down from $19.99. And Synthmaster 2, it is the ultimate synth. I mean, if you're going to get a synth, Synthmaster 2 is the one. I named it the synth of the year last year. It absolutely is. For $12.99, you can't go wrong. You're getting, like, I think initially, 2,000 sounds or something like that. You really are doing yourself a favor. So it's on sale for $12.99 USD. Cubasis 2 and 3 are on sale. Hello, Pete Johns. You're here for the 808s, dude. I haven't even listened to them yet. I woke up, I had to change the show around and was like, God, please don't let them be 808s. But if they are, how funny is it going to be? Nano Studio's on sale for $9.99. Patterning. Pure Synth is still free. It's free forever now. I did a Daily Digest on that, so check that out. Yeah. Good stuff. Hey, just a quick update too. So after the show yesterday, right? If you were here for the the show on storage and iCloud, you'll know I was removing things off here and I saved a whole bunch of space. Well, guess what the final amount of space I ended up with after all that work yesterday? 100 gig of free space. Look at that, folks. That was just from that show. Just from yesterday. So you can do it too. And as I said, tomorrow we'll have a Q&A on it. So if you've got any questions about removing things from your iPad, specific apps that you may be scared to remove or save, that, you know, files like projects and stuff, we'll talk about it. So bring all your questions tomorrow and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, I saved 100 gig. And I just want to touch on, yesterday we talked about my Google Drive app, yeah? So I had 40 gig of data in my Google Drive app, which was weird because all of that data is stored in the cloud. Why would it be taking up 40 gig on my iPad? Well, here's the thing. I removed it yesterday after the show. And in the show, you would have seen I had like 5 accounts attached to it. So why I didn't do it in the show was I didn't want to have to laboriously re-add all the accounts during the show and have to hide the page to put in all my passwords, yeah? But when I uninstalled, because I uninstalled Google Drive, there it is there, I uninstalled it and then I reinstalled it and all my logins were still there. It was all connected. So remember yesterday there was 40 gig of stuff on my Google Drive app. And now we've had a day to let it sit and fester, do a backup overnight. Let's see how much. Look at that. 207.9 megabytes. I don't know what to say. The iOS file system is fucked. There you go. That's the short of it. All right, so there's an update there. Shall we open up GarageBand and see what magical treasures Apple has left us during the night? All right, so now what I thought would happen too, people who you've been on the show for a long time, you'll know when I open up a new GarageBand project, it takes a long time on my iPad for some reason. I thought clearing space would fix this. I don't think it has. Let's have a look, shall we? So I'm going to open up just a vocal track, a clean track. Hello, Jim Beam. Jim Beam? What the hell? It's a bit early, Jim Beam. I'm still on my first coffee for the day, so I don't know. I don't know what you're drinking. If anybody's there's Jim Beam, I'll stick with my coffee, thanks. Delicious. Thank you, Si, for posting the link to my gear guide. With my there's a whole bunch of hard drives. Look how long GarageBand's taking to open. I know. Look at it. Look at this thing. Da 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 da. Oh, there we go. All right. So, shall we have a look at this pack? Let's go over here. Let's have a look. What is it? I've already downloaded it, but I haven't done anything with it yet. Modular Rhythms. It's a synth drum pack. Synth drum pack. It says here, construct your songs using abstract genre bending. Woohoo, sounds sexy. Rhythms to transport your music to new dimensions. This pack features a collection of sounds crafted from a laboratory of wall-sized modular synths and analog drum machines. Getting a bit wank here, just for 808s. They could have just saved us a lot of times to just put 808s. God, I'm cynical. Each sound is built from the ground up, wire by wire, circuit by circuit, and processed through cutting-edge sound design tools. Explore hundreds of loops that represent a diverse sonic landscape, from industrial noise and glitched beats to sequenced grooves. I lost my place. I was enjoying that description. Where are we? Industrial noise, glitched beats to sequenced grooves that can break the fabric of space and time. Man, this sounds like a sci-fi book. The fabric of space and time. Create your own original beats using 12 new kits in the beat sequencer, or tweak and customize the Apple-designed patterns to make them all your own. There you go. So, sounds like L. Ron Hubbard wrote that. You're all a part of the Apple cult. L. Ron Hubbard wrote that whole piece. Shall we? So it says here, 12 drum kits, more than 200 samples, 175 gigabytes. Shall we have a preview? Let's have a preview. Space and time. Hundreds of industrial noises and glitched beats. Wire by wire, circuit by circuit, and processed through a cutting-edge sound design. $808. They sound good. Hey, look, let's not piss around. Everything always sounds good, man. Hello, kites. You mean I didn't have to invest? Oh, I hit the wrong one. Where are we? That's funny. You mean I didn't have to invest in Eurotrack drum modules? Look, the sounds are always good from Apple. There's no denying that. But, you know, there's a lot of us that are just waiting. Give us some guitars. Give us something different. But anyway, let's have a look. I'm not going to be cynical. Of course I am. I always am. All right. So, where are we? Oh, man. Really? Did that just happen? Fuck me. let's jump back in and grab this. It's going to take a second to... Oh, man, I shouldn't have gone back. So we'll just everybody... everybody take a breath, relax. I'll have a vape while we take in the amazing 808s. So what are we going to go through? We'll go through the drum kits, we'll go through the sequencer, and then we'll have a listen to some of the loops. We'll try and put together some fancy beats, and then I might get out my guitar and use the new Nembrini tuner and play some heavy metal over the top of these, these cool beats. Yeah, I would kill for a metal pack. Come on, Apple. Why am I saying that? They don't watch my show. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's create a brand new track. We'll introduce the beat sequencer. Shall we start off with the beat sequencer? Yes, I think so. Yes, I'm glad you agree. So if we do a scroll, it should be somewhere in here. Modular Rhythms, Analog Architecture. Yep. So this is Analog Blaze. Let's do some randomizing here. Does anybody think these sounds represent that blurb that I read out? It sounds like somebody's left a bucket under the sink collecting the dripping water from a tap. Sorry, I'll take off my cynical hat. You'll get... Leela, you'll get modular and you'll like it. Why is my Twidget doing this today? There it is. You will like it. Ooh. So we got an analog dream, this is called. Let's add some effects to it. This is Analog Haze. Yeah, I think I'm guessing the whole modular thing's going to come from the because I don't think there's any synths in here. It's all drums. I think it's going to come from the loops. I'm guessing the loops is where it's going to be at. So we've got 12 kits. Still got Leila's comment up there. Let me get rid of that. Let's randomize the beat a bit. So this is a micro modular. Ooh. Sounds like my stomach when I'm hungry. We'll have a listen to the individual kits as well and hear what sounds are in there. I'm guessing all the stuff is in the loops. I'm going to have a look for Alchemy Synths after this, Pete, but I have a feeling there's nothing in there. Unless I'm going blind, and I do wear glasses, so... Oh, I like that pop. That pop sounds nice. Right, I'm downloading it just for that pop sound. This is called Plonky Modulator. Yeah, I think it's just loops, yeah. Also, we got some steel drums in there, like a big barrel. That sounds cool. Sounds like black velvet and a little Mississippi in a river of a dry spell. Mama's daughter, got a copyright claim for singing this song. All right. Cool. There you go. So there are all the thingies in there. Shall we jump over, have a look at the kit? So let's load up a kit here. And we can go to acoustic kits. Plonk plonk. Yes, it is a plonk. Recently downloaded. So if we search for kits, Modular Rhythms. So again, they're all electronic kits. We can now load up our guns. Cool. What can you say? Let's go through, hear the difference. Pretty standard stuff, yeah. I got so excited when I saw this today. Hey, I like that snare. Can we take out? Just dropped, I think, only a few hours ago. Daryl? Nice snare. What have we got? An Analog Dream. Sweet. Analog Haze. Nice bongos. They sound nice. I want to find that popping, that there's like a real poppy kind of water sound, which sounded, can't remember what kit it was. Yeah, that's cool. I want to make a whole song out of that sound. That sounds like a dry fart. It hasn't arrived yet. Kites, it hasn't arrived. Yeah, let's not talk about the courier known as Amarax. So we've got some real spacey kind of sounds in here. Does anyone else think some of these sounds are a little bit... you get the kind of idea that they're a little bit rehashed from some other sounds? It's almost like they've taken some of their other packs and just maybe added a reverb or just changed the pitch, or they're a little bit navel gazy. Yeah, bit of a rehash. Feels like it to me. That's nice. That's modular space. Here we are. Here's the... That's cool. I like that. It kind of sounds like, what are they called? The packing bubbles when you pop them? Oh, that one's cool. Kind of sound like balloons popping. Yeah, look, hey, you can pass on it, but, you know, at the end of the day, what is it? It's 170 meg. It's really a bubble wrap. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Jim. It's 170 meg. It's really not going to take up a lot of space, especially if you watched my video on how to save space yesterday. And the last one here is this West Coast modular. Yeah, I wonder if, free is free, you know, and you can't complain about free. My nan always used to say, if it's free, if it's cheap, buy it, and if it's free, run. And that was before the internet. So, she was onto something, I think. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's go back over to our vocals, and let's have a look. We'll go to our, filter, sound packs. Oh, it's already there. What the hell? Okay. So I'm guessing this is all them. So we've got 200. And look, straight off the bat, let's have a look. It looks like... Oh, man, that's a bit disappointing. So there's like very similar things. So selections of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deep space dub 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are going to be kind of similar, I have a feeling. So really, 200, let's halve that by about 100, because a lot of them are going to be a bit similar, I feel. But I hope I'm proving wrong. Hello, Barry Glenn. Shall we have a listen? All right. This is better. Whoops. This is what we want. This is much better. Hello, JDL. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm digging this. Nice loops. Wow, these are much better than the actual drum kits. Already 2 in and they're much better. So these are just toppers. Let's drag one in here, and we'll just build a super kit. Yeah, it's a bit more modular. I think the modular thing's gonna come from these sample packs. The loops. That's nice. I like this one. I'm going to grab this one and throw it in. Oh, it wouldn't let me. What's going on? Oh, that's why. We want to do this. We want to go, what was it? Number... have to bring it into it. We'll move that up here. Let's remove these tracks. We don't kind of need them now. Delete, 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 as Matt Hardy would say. Hello, Joe! That's cool. So yeah, slight variations. Oh, that's awesome! Favorite. Very Mike Patton. All right, just quietly, these ones, the Chaos Generators, sick. Let's favor all of these. Sounds like R2-D2 being molested. Let's bring that in there. This is a brand new pack. It is called, I can't even remember what it's called. It is called Modular Rhythms, the name of what the show is. There you go. Modular Rhythms. So this is Chaos Generator we just listened to then. Really cool. Yeah, poor R2-D2. I say R2, pull your pants up. Man, this is cool too. You guys know how much I love really obscure noise and strange stuff. I'm going to favor all these as well. This one's cool. Lee, these are loops. These are all the loops. R2-D2 has a safe word. I say R2. Red is not your safe word. You can take these samples into another DAW if you import them in here and then export them as individual waves. That would be the way to do that. But you can't use them in another DAW just by dragging them across or anything like that. So you have to go into GarageBand, drag them into your project like this over here, and then solo that track and then export it and then take it in. Or you could use, what you could do, let's stop that. You could even use Sample Wiz. You could put Sample Wiz in a track and you could sample it in Sample Wiz, maybe. Yeah, that's another way you could probably do it. So there are ways around it, yeah. Hey, this one's nice. That's cool. I'm going to drag this one in. What have we got so far if I play all this together? That's better. Nice. Yeah, a little bit Aphex Twin. Let's stop that. That was this one, Complex. Koala does load as an AV3, I do believe. I don't know if it does in GarageBand. For most things, remember GarageBand's a little bit light in the loafers. So we got a couple, 3 toppers here as well. Hey, yeah, look. You could, yeah, there's some really, these are really cool. There's no doubt about it. So these are called Dark Automation. Ah, this one's cool. I'm favouring all these. All right, so we're getting somewhere. These sound really cool. So we got about 7 toppers for this Dark Automation. These are the pops. I'm going to put these pops in. I like these bubble wrap sounds. Okay, so we got a varied one here. Deep Space Dub. Definitely far more interesting than the actual beat sequencer. Hello, Dave Fox. Sounds like a pull on a bong. What do I think of Ron Ward, Rick, when I think of pulling a bong? Right on, Rick Lisk. Hello, Suzanne. So we got these Deep Space Dub toppers. Dirt and Grime. Hello, Stephen. We got some more toppers. Hey, these are cool. This one sounds cool already. So it seems like there's a fair bit of stuff for some more, you know, soundscapey kind of things. Bit of a mixture. Yeah. I thought it would. I just couldn't be sure. Kites. There we go. For those watching on the replay, that's what I'm answering. Sweet Koala Sampler seems to load as an AUV3. So yeah, you can sample stuff that way. Indeed, PJ Kobe. You could spend hours playing with these, but I'm only going to spend 1 hour today. So, yeah, really spacey stuff on these. All right, where are we? Feedback wave. So these are the toppers now for this feedback wave section. I'm getting excited for what's coming up. Folding noise. Yeah. Folding noise. Hope it's good. There we go. Not what I expected. These all sound very close to each other. It's like a family from Tasmania. Very close. All related. Sorry to any Tasmanians watching. Let's hear some heavy grime. What the iOS man says WTF is a topper. Well, on Grindr, right, you've got tops and bottoms. Now apply that logic to a drum kit. This is interwoven web.
Stunning.
So toppers, think about like the hi-hats, rhythms, shakers, kind of thing to add to a kick drum and snare kind of thing. Yeah. Don't take my analogy of grinder. This is a kaleidoscope structures. High frequency, hi-hats, things up here, things that are on top. I was right in the first instance. This is Manifest Babylon. We're getting close to the end, guys. We're at M. Hey, this one's cool. Pete John's expert opinion here. Toppers get the job done. Bottom end is just along for the ride. Oh, man. Are we having fun today? If you're having fun, folks, hit the like. If you want more of this childish humour. Yeah, it does sound okay, Russ. There's some good sounds in here. These loops have kind of saved this pack, I believe. Oh, very sound like there's like a Pac-Man sound in there. Was that a Pac-Man sound? Listen to that. It's like bring. That one, hear that? That's Pac-Man. All very similar, these. So you hear, these are the kick drums, and now we got the toppers. More high-end stuff. The Giver. Goodness me. Bubba! Bubba's the Giver. Speaking of Bubba, let's break up the sounds for a minute here. We got a few minutes to go. We'll get through all these. So I've been looking at, I have a beautiful acoustic guitar. I won't grab it. A beautiful acoustic guitar. It's an Ibanez Rosewood acoustic guitar. It's worth a fair bit of money. And I've had it for like over a year and I never play it because it doesn't have it's not a semi-acoustic. And I bought this thing for it. This is because of Bubba. I've gone on this tangent now. Here we go. So I bought this thing for it. This is there you go, a Seymour Duncan thingy, right? A thingy. You've come to the right show for professional stuff here. But it's got a terrible sound, and it cost me like over $200, and a really terrible sound. I can't get a good sound out of it. So Bubba suggested I pick up one of these. This is the K&K Sound Pure Pickup, and it arrived yesterday. Very excited about it. I have to modify the guitar though, so basically, let's have a quick look at it. And if you look these up, man, look these up online, there's not a bad review. So there it is there. And there are these 3 microphones that you've got to put under the bridge, underneath, glue them in. And then this goes, so I'm going to have to drill a hole in my guitar or get somebody else to do it because I won't be doing it. It's worth $700. And apparently the sounds of these are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to these. It was $199 Australian. So thanks, Bubba. I'm really excited. Anyway, let's get back to some sounds. What are we up to? Mechanical Machinations. It is the first time you've cost me money, Bubba. Hey, this one's cool. Midnight Machine. So if you want to download these sounds, you should just be able to open GarageBand and they should be there. If they're not there by now, they may be there in a few hours. It all depends on how Apple release them throughout the world, the update. Oil Tank Clank. I'm going to drag this into this timeline here. And then, where are we? Oil Tank Clank. These are pretty cool. Ooh. I'm just going to favor all of these because I reckon they're going to be good. So I was right. I could hear that there was like an oil tank in there, like a drum. Hello, Mix Club. Partial deconstruction. Nice. Yeah, you know what these remind me of? They remind me of the Clevgrand apps. All the ting ting tong tongs and the biggie bing bong bong bongs. I like these. So now we got some toppers for these. Hey, that one's cool. Man, that one's wicked. I'm just going to throw that in here as well. And by the end, we'll have this horrible mesh of stupid sounds that don't go together. This is the Pendular Infinitum. Is that even a word? I think Apple's just making shit up now. I love a good plonk. Toppers for the plonk cycles. Pop mechanic. What have we got left? What is A few. We'll breeze through these. They're Eurorack modules. See, I don't know anything with kites. I'm a metalhead. So there you go. Thanks for educating me. Yes, Gregory. Hello, Gregory. A lovely cask of plonk. This is the pressure plate. We've got 4 toppers. Oops. Goonbag plonk is the best plonk, says Pete. When I went to Pete's house, when I went and hung out with Pete Johns in Adelaide, and he so kindly welcomed me into his home, and I was able to break bread with him and his family, I took a bottle of wine that was worth, how much was it, Pete? It's like worth $40 or something. And I remember Georgie being like, it's a bit expensive for this house. I jest. Good times. It's so long ago, man, since I was at Pete's house getting drunk with him and Georgie. You haven't lived, folks, until you've got drunk with Pete Johns. So we're breezing through these now. Hey, that's nice. I like this one. So we got some toppers for these. All right, so I'm going to have to eat my words. We kicked off this today and it seemed a bit bleak. There's a lot of really interesting sounds in here that can be used for anything. This is skeleton keys. Do you all have Boone's Farm wine? That sounds so horrible. Damn. Boone's Farm. Skitter scatters, this is called. Tom knows Boone's Farm. Tom's had a few nights with the Boone's Farm. So lots of really spacey stuff in here. Lots of room for these. That's a nice one. Yeah, Deathlock, okay. Yeah, they're okay. That's nice. Wow, there's a lot of variation in this one. Slippery sticks. Ooh, think we get the point. I'm going to go out today. We've got this here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is. Let's do this. Let's grab a guitar, shall we? And we'll go out and we'll try and play some metal to this. And you know what? I could sit here and go through all of the sounds, but you know what? You guys don't need to pay for this. It's free. So just grab it. I mean, if this was a paid app, I'd try and go through every sound so you can make an informed decision, but this is absolutely free. And if you don't like it, you can just get rid of it. Happy days. So 179 megabytes on your GarageBand. Let's add a guitar track in here quickly. What do we want? What do we want? We want guitar and we want it now. Yeah? We'll add a clean track. What shall we add? We'll add in here to our effects chain. First, we'll add the new Nembrini guitar tuner. So now you always want to put your guitar tuner first in the chain. Yeah? Where is it? Have I gone past it? There it is. You want to put your guitar tuner first in the chain. Absolutely. And we'll just grab Rhino. Let's do a quick Rhino, and I'll play you out today. Tomorrow it looks like we'll do the Q&A for the Files app and iCloud storage and all that kind of stuff. What am I looking for? Rhino. Where are you? There we are. And we'll add lastly a little bit of black hole just for some reverb. Be black hole. And we'll turn down the reverb size. We'll go in here. We'll change Rhino to user new chainsaw. Turn on this. Ooh, hey. All right, guys. So that is the thing. Thanks, Thomas, for helping out Lee there. Let's go out with this track. I think, Pete, have you got something on? Have you got a show, or is he already gone? I think is he got a show over on Patreon, I think. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there's something Pete's doing today. So I'm going to just play some guitar over the top of this. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, remember, thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for always supporting the channel. He's over on Patreon. Well, I'll see you all over there for Pete's Patreon in a few moments. And join us tomorrow as we take a look at a Q&A for Space and Storage. So please come and join us and do the things that make you happy. Mistakes. Oh, it's in 2 hours. So I'm rushing for no reason. Cool. I can jam for a bit. Mistakes make you better. Yeah? Let's just jam for a bit. Guitar needs to come down a bit.
Stunning. Stunning.
What the rock?